Here it is 7:30 at night. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. Had it in my head last night that I was going to wake up early, go check my P.O. box that I typically don't check, but maybe once a month, twice a month. I don't get any mail, mostly junk. So I get up 6 o'clock this morning, head right over to check my P.O. box after I get my coffee and stuff. And the door is wide open. So I go in, get my mail, come out, get all pissed off at two things in my mailbox. One, the toll by mail. You know, as if I don't already have enough problems with the Postal Service based on their allowances with their employees to engage in extracurricular type activities on the job under the United States of America name. But now I have to deal with this original 18 cents, an 18-cent toll on a day that my car was inoperative. I've already made contact with these people multiple times, verbally and in writing, providing them proof and evidence my car was broke down on this day that you're alleging that I used your fucking Thruway and you charged me 18 cents. And then you tacked on a $2 administration fee, and now you're charging me $50 and threatening to suspend my license and registration. Now, if that isn't harassment by mail, I don't know what the hell it is, because I looked up your shit and it was never approved. None of your tolls have been approved. It's in a pending state. So that's the number one thing that pissed me off. Plus going to the post office and reliving the nightmare that I've been through because of the indiscretions with postal employees who have no ethics, morals, or solid backgrounds. Allowed to enter other people's homes and wreak havoc. Spreading their hepatitis C all over the place. Their diseases from house to house. Well, they're married with 3 children. They're breaking down other houses. Like, oh, I forgot all about Fred. How she busted down Fred, engaged in a workplace romance with Fred and broke down his home life and then moved on to mine through her co-worker. Yeah. And then on top of that in my mail, I get something from the Kishiqua Central School. Pride in the tribe. That's their motto. Well, my grandson happens to go to that school, and if you're cloaking Indian bullshit on the outside, you're abusing children on the inside. And not only that, let's talk about that tribe shit, okay? For just a moment. Because when people first started coming to this land, the highest laws on this land beyond universal law was tribal laws. And the people that came through here could never make the connection between tribal laws and universal laws. So to satisfy their ignorance and their inabilities to make the connection, they brought tribal laws down, allowed it into the schools to gain a better understanding of how this world operates. And they thought once they understood the land, they'd be able to better understand the people standing on the land, but it never fucking came out that way. They just kept inviting more people and more people and more people to dissect the same section of land. And while they were doing that, they have this Indian funding shit that goes right into the schools. That's why all these schools are multi-billion-dollar schools. One child, the cost for one child to go to a public school now is in the $30,000 per child dollar range. That's what you're getting taxed out on. and that shit pisses me off. So I redlined it all day, couldn't see anything but red, and then it went black, and then I ended up sleeping for hours on end because my colors were fucking running in. Like, enough is enough. I'm not paying you fucking 18 cents on your alleged toll based on principle because I got a backbone. Unlike the people of the state of New York, I stand for what's right, not what's wrong. I'm not going to pacify all your bondholders, your stockholders, your stakeholders, your government employees and pacify every one of their wants and needs. That is fraud, waste, and abuse. 18 cents on alleged toll, now up to 50-something dollars, and you're threatening to suspend my license and my registration on 18 cents. I mean, this is getting out of fucking control. Seriously. And if I find out that my grandson is getting abused in that Kishakwa Central School, I will use some tribal ways and wreak some fucking havoc on your lives. Mark my word.